Good morning. My name is R. Suresh. I am from TTWDC, both at Adalabad, Department of History. My class is Pattern of Employment in Ancient India and in Modern India, or System of Employment in Ancient and Modern India. The process of industrialization and modernization have drastically changed the traditional system pattern of occupations or employment and work culture of India, especially 21st century led to the rapid advancement in information technology. It has completely changed the modern employment system. In every nation, there are few at the top, few at the bottom, and a majority at the middle. But everyone needs to a job to be social and economical well-being. It has completely changed the modern employment system. From community based, it has become individually based. It has given to freedom to individuals to choose any profession of their own choice or liking without making them mature enough to what they want. Growing aversion of traditional occupations has adversely affected employment prospects of many youth, especially unskilled, semi skilled workers living in rural areas. Employment in ancient India, there was work, employment, and dignity and honor for India. There was no dearth of employment opportunities for persons willing to work because everybody was usually busy in one hereditary traditionally occupations. The system of employment in ancient and medieval India depend on or principles behind the traditional way of occupations. In ancient and medieval India, assignment of work was based on certain relatives, principles, and way of life. The principle of Varna, Dharma, and Karma principles of Varna, Karma, and Dharma guided the employment pattern of India. The principles of Varna had assigned duties to different social groups according to their natural instincts and qualities. So we know traditional village system. The Brahmins were assigned the work of learning, research, and development. Action oriented Kshatriyas were given the job of defense and maintenance of law and order in the society or state, to Vaishyas of trade and commerce, and last Shudras all kinds of service functions. Principles of Varna had assigned duties to different groups of according to people's natural instincts and qualities. For example, barbers, blacksmiths, carpenters, poetry, and other uh, cats, other cats. Different occupations were community based and not individual based. Traditional occupations like spinning, weaving, poetry making, handicrafts, metalworks, and other caste occupations. It was encouraged interdependence in social message, particularly in village economical system. All kinds of service functions, principles of Varna had assigned duties to different groups according to people's natural instincts and qualities. Dharma and Karma developed clear cut vision of rights and duties, responsibilities of each group, considering the requirements of different occupations. The system of managed well the daily necessities and day-to-day relations its members. It boosted morale of the people and promoted social equilibrium and solidarity. Principle of karma created the work culture. It gave stress to duty, and also human actions depend on attitude. The traditional system of occupations had maintained difference between various occupations, which was depend on attitude and aptitude of people rather than birth. Different occupations were community based and not individual based. Traditional occupations, natural training without investment. The practice of joining the traditional occupations led the people to learn basic qualifications and tricks of the trade within their families itself without investment. The importance of traditional occupations in ancient India, traditional occupations based on agriculture. Agriculture sector need to traditional occupational service and interdependent to all occupation groups. Each group was an independent entity having its own hierarchy and an occupational identity. The division of labor and differentiation of occupations was based on certain principles. Occupation principles behind the ancient system. So it is karma and dharma. Karma and dharma. Principles of dharma and karma developed clear-cut vision of the rights and duties of each occupations. So it is led to division of labor, interdependence occupational groups, employment dignity and honor of for all, clear vision of responsibilities and duties, natural training without investment, job satisfaction. So silent features of traditional pattern of employment is the traditional occupations pattern of India is unique in many ways. Employment dignity and honor for all. Traditional hereditary occupational pattern had provided employment, dignity and honor to all. Each individual and every group served the community in one way or the other and other way. Therefore satisfied. All the social groups lived the life of dignity and honor with the feeling that they to way contributing something to the society. All cats, including untouchables, were assigned important social duties. So, in medieval uh, historical India, we called this system is George money system. So, it is show on Mughal period also. There was no dearth of employment opportunities for persons willing to work. No monopoly over any profession. Member of any caste group did not exercise monopoly over a professions. It is an established fact of Indian history that Brahmin or even Shudras sometimes became the kings. Kshatriyas and Shudras were accepted and revived as philosophers or spiritual teachers. Another silent picture is developed a common bond. The system of developed a common bond underlying their activities and minds. There was closeness and cooperation within each and every group, engaged in their own occupations due to the common callings, common problems, and common solutions. The whole system together provide the society and quality of life more convenient and economical. According to Smritis, the qualities and deeds of individuals fitted them to a particular group of occupations, not birth. later on upbringing, atmosphere, and convergence to make these occupational groups hereditary. People found it more economical and convenient to practice one's one traditional occupations. Gradually, different hereditary occupational groups emerged in the society. The most silent features of the pattern of employment in ancient India is natural training without investment. They learn the skills of the job under the guidance of elders while growing up. The system has whole increased the confidence of the employees and saved from the confusion of unhealthy competition. The practice of joining the traditional occupations led the people to learn basic qualifications and tricks of the trade within their families itself without investment. Skills, knowledge, intelligence, abilities, and professional experience and expertise were passed on from one generation to another children while growing up or other generation coming generation learn about hidden instructors skills of their profession and solutions its occupational problems informally from their elders with every breath in natural way. In this pattern, the job satisfaction is very important. Hindu philosophy says in life only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe. Hindu philosophy says in life only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe. The ancient system of employment gave job satisfaction to almost all individuals except for a few and managed smoothly daily necessities and day-to-day relations of its members. All cats, including untouchables, were assigned important social duties, which gave them a sense of belonging and made them indispensable part of the whole society. So in this pattern, we face some problems of traditional pattern of employment. Since most of the occupations were community based and not individual based, there was not much choose to individual in matter of occupation in traditional system. With the passage of time, the system became too rigid. It put hurdles on the way of creative minds of some individuals who were not allowed to pursue work of their interests. The rigidity led to heartburn changes. Somewhere rationally and somewhere it happened in just for change. And also India during medieval period, the system of employment was continuously invaded by Turks, Afghans, and Mughals. So it is some disturbances there. Earlier, they drained out the wealth of the nation of foreign lands, but afterwards they conquered and made India their homeland. There were times when intolerance of Mughal rulers towards their Hindu subjects made it difficult for Hindus to preserve indigenous culture. Besides the feudalistic attitude and luxury lifestyle, Mughal rulers and those who had the authority increased the disparity between the rulers and ruled. Employment in modern India. Employment in modern India, a new kinds of technical innovations continuously being added to the traditional occupations. Education and inculcations right skills is necessary in modern times. The number of job seekers were huge in all sectors like government sector and private sector. The modern period starts after Middle Ages. Early modern period starts after Middle Ages. Roughly from 16th century to the late 18th century was the period of translation. It was the time when individual revolution had begun in Europe. Industrial Revolution, thought in early stages. It was the beginning industrial revolution which led to the world to modernization and globalization. Historians have identified several causes for the industrial revolution, including the emergence of capitalism, European imperialism, efforts to the mine coal, and the effects of the agricultural revolution. The pace of social, economic, occupational, and political changes brought May modernization and industrialization process all over the world were much faster than that agricultural area. Also, employment in modern India affected by world industrialization and modernization or globalization. Practicing of traditional occupations, modern youth should not reject the traditional professions. It should be encouraged. Youth must aware of modern technological developments. In 21st century, trend of following family occupations is increasing continuously in many sectors like business world. In first few centuries was passing through, but India was a culture because period community rapidly developed. So what I mean to say, the pattern of employment is well developed. It is depend on community based. Final conclusion is India is a young nation. 70% of its population is younger than 35 today. If the government in India wants to give jobs to 400 to 500 million illiterates and 200 to 50 million semi illiterates, the two of their choice, it is particularly impossible for every youth born and brought up in independent and economically liberalized. The atmosphere has become stiffing. One of the main reasons behind the issue of unemployment is that with the rise in education and household income, aspiration lives of educated youth have also risen. They may no longer be willing to join labor force or workforce requiring low skills and low remuneration. Thank you.